Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Just a few housekeeping rules before the ceremony starts. If all graduates could find their seats so that we can see who has arrived and who has not arrived for the morning. Also, if everyone in the associate's degree programs and bachelor's degree programs, if you can make sure that your tassels are on the right side, your right side. The provost will let you know when to turn those to the left side during the ceremony. Also, if all graduates can make sure that their gowns are zipped. And did we find who lost the 22 on their tassel? Make sure your 22 is still on your tassel, and if you lost it, then see Beth Wolf back in the back. She's waving her hand, and we will get you a new one. And I'm also going to describe to you what the exit plan is going to be when the ceremony ends. So at the end of the ceremony, the president will give his closing comments. The stage party will exit, then our faculty members will exit, then our graduates will exit. Each of them will be led by our marshals, who are over here in the maroon and gold. Our guests, we need you to stay in your seats until the graduates have exited the floor, please. When you exit, the bottom 3 to 4 rows of the section you're in, if you can come down the steps and onto the floor, you'll exit out the side doors on each side. And then the top half of each section, you will go out the top, and you can go out those front doors that you came in, or there's a side door over here that Miss Carmen will show you how to get out of. So give us just a little bit, and we should be starting at about 5 minutes till 10. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So great to see you here today to help us celebrate the accomplishments of our most recent graduates of the University of Charleston. I'm Marty Roth, the president here, and I want to welcome all of our graduates, their families, friends, other guests, those that are joining us virtually for the live stream, our faculty, staff, deans, program directors, and board of trustees. I invite everybody to please rise and direct your attention to the stage for the invocation, which will be delivered by Young Life Director Ben Toole. And please remain standing as we will have the national anthem performed by two of our students, Maddie Dankmeyer and Abigail Stapler. Ben?
Well, I had a great prayer ready until my son last night played a song and said, "Dad, you got to hear this song." So I listened. He said, "How do people write this?" I'm like, "Well, they didn't write it. They plagiarized." And I started reading this, and I thought this is the greatest prayer for us this morning. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to pray. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. He's like, "Dad, that's exactly the words." I'm like, "I know, they stole it from Moses. He wrote it 3,500 years ago." But I think that's a great prayer for us, so let's pray. Lord, thanks for today. We're already blessed. We're here, living, breathing, minds for education. Thank you for the parents here, grandparents, family, friends. Thank you for the gift of relationships, the gift of a mind to learn. We're just grateful that we can be here together to celebrate. And Lord, we have no idea what awaits us, but you are with us. We ask your presence here this morning. So my prayer for everyone in this place was written a long time ago. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. There's an old Chinese proverb, "May you live in interesting times." Your years here with us at UC have certainly been interesting. Unfortunately, we're experienced a prolonged war in the Ukraine. We've experienced social and political tensions here in the United States and in other countries around the world. And there have been environmental and health crises, such as hurricanes and a pandemic. But through it all, you have all stayed focused on achieving your goal to graduate with your well-earned degree, and we're so happy to celebrate that with you here this morning. I'd like to briefly reflect on 3 things that you experienced during your journey here at UC. Seated behind you are our outstanding faculty. With them, you have expanded your boundaries. You now know more about how the human body works, effective ways to communicate and influence people, about processes to make businesses and organizations be better, and how to make our communities and our world a better, cleaner, and safer place to live. You now know many things that will positively shape how you live your lives and impact others as a result of having expanded your boundaries here at UC. Also here today are many of the coaches, advisors, and other staff here at the University of Charleston who have pushed you to pursue excellence. Being good is important, but good is a minimum expectation in today's world. Those to whom we look up to and those to whom we aspire to be like have found ways to rise above good. They excel. Excellence occurs through commitment, hard work, perseverance, and teamwork. But excellence also requires setting goals, ambitious goals that give us the direction and focus we need to excel. Continuing to pursue excellence will serve you well no matter what types of jobs you seek, the organizations you want to join, or what positions you aspire to attain. And I also want you to take a look at the people who have joined me on this stage today. Of course, they all have deep ties to the University of Charleston. That's why they're here. But there's more to that story. They're excited to celebrate this moment with you. But why are they on the stage? What they have in common is their passion for leadership. To your right, we have our deans and our provost who are deeply committed to student success. To your left are the members of our Board of Trustees who earned that privilege due to their transformational leadership of organizations, commitment to their employees, and many contributions to their communities. And we also have a distinguished community servant leader who has also joined us here today. Both in the classroom and out, you have had many opportunities to learn about the qualities of successful leaders, to develop your own leadership skills, and in so doing, gain the confidence needed to be a positive agent of change. Our world desperately needs more effective leaders, and you have the power to do just that. So, I encourage you to build on what you have experienced here at UC. Continue to expand your boundaries. Continue to pursue excellence, and continue to lead. Doing so will build on the momentum that has brought you to this day and clear your path to personal growth and professional success. I now invite University of Charleston Board Chair Pat Graney to the podium for the conferral of an honorary degree this morning. Pat?
Mr. President, I am pleased to present to you Mayor Amy Schuler Goodwin for the honorary degree Doctor of Laws. The mayor's passion for making Charleston a better place to live, to work, and to study exemplifies the University of Charleston's mission to educate each student for a life of productive work, enlightened living, and community involvement. On behalf of our faculty and the Board of Trustees, we confer upon Mayor Goodwin an honorary degree, Doctor of Laws. Mayor, your impressive accomplishments in public service, business, and community engagement, along with your commitment to education and helping others, are quite deserving of this recognition.
It now gives me great pleasure to share a little bit of information about City of Charleston Mayor Amy Schuler Goodwin. Mayor Goodwin was elected November 7, 2018 as the first female mayor of Charleston, West Virginia, and was recently re-elected to another 4-year term just last month. Since taking office, she has prioritized fiscal accountability, transparent and official processes, fairness, people-focused solutions, and forward-thinking policies and programming. In an effort to focus on creating safer communities, she has prioritized infrastructure improvements, including paving city roads, making widespread improvements to city parks, community centers and recreational programs, and creating a more accessible city through ADA improvements. In 2018, Mayor Goodwin established the Coordinated Action Response Effort, or CARE, to address the impact of substance use disorders in Charleston. The CARE office was expanded to include an equally strong effort to address mental health and homelessness. She launched a comprehensive strategy focused on demolition and rehabilitation of dilapidated structures in the city. And in working toward a more efficient city government, she enhanced the city's data capabilities by implementing a customer relationship management system. The mayor established the first Charleston Youth Council, the Charleston LGBTQ Working Group, and the Charleston Council for Outreach and Empowerment, all designed to engage individuals from diverse backgrounds, to cultivate relationships with the community, and offer policy and programming recommendations. Prior to public office, she served as a Deputy Secretary of Commerce and Commissioner of Tourism for the state of West Virginia. On a more personal note for us, we work very closely with the mayor and her team on our annual Labor of Love community service activities, and on the new UC Downtown Innovation Hub opening this spring that will be part of the amazing Downtown Charleston revitalization. Please join me in welcoming Charleston Mayor Amy Goodwin to the podium.
Thank you so much. How lovely. I'm so glad to be with you all this morning. Mr. President, members of the board, faculty and staff, and members of the graduating class. It's certainly an honor, without question, a privilege to be with you here today to celebrate University of Charleston graduates and this incredible milestone in your story. Years ago, as President Ross said, I had the opportunity to serve as an adjunct professor here at the University of Charleston. I also taught at 2 other universities. I taught classics on ethics and media. I taught news writing, and I also taught a course on policy and politics. And a lesson in all of those classes that I taught, and a lesson that still applies in most news organizations today, is a great lesson that I want to share with you today. And that's don't bury the lead, right? Meaning, give me the most important information and give it to me first. Let me hear it. Don't bury it. As the mayor of our state's capital city, I have the wonderful opportunity of working with over 700 employees in the city of Charleston. I work hand in glove with them every day. I also get the opportunity to do many of our interviews. I've interviewed attorneys for the city planners, refuse workers, directors of park and recreation, just to name a few. And I've been in some really outstanding interviews. And then I've been in just some okay interviews. I've read and reviewed some really outstanding cover letters and resumes, thousands. And I've read and reviewed several thousands that are okay. Regardless of the position or experience level, I am always interested in finding out why you're here, why you want this job. And all too often, like a script that they've read or they've rehearsed, they immediately start to list their qualifications for the job, telling me about their studies, their grades, their honors, their awards. They tell me about their skill set, that they're proficient in Word or Excel. They give me, on the back sheet, a list of people that will tell me, yes, in fact, I have the most perfect candidate sitting right in front of my face and I should hire them. My advice to you in these interviews, the first piece of advice, don't bury the lead. Tell them you're a graduate from the University of Charleston in the capital city of West by God, Virginia, one of the best universities in the country. Don't bury that lead ever. It's important because people know the reputation of this university. Yes, to all of the writers and instructors and professors, yes, well-written resumes and good interviews, yes, they do tell a story. But they always, without question, leave out the one thing that will help you secure a second interview. That is the unedited response to this question. What brought you to this point? It's always buried in the responses that I hear from people that I interview every week. So without fail, I then ask a series of questions to help them give to me the information I'm looking for. What did you do when you weren't in school? When you weren't in class? What did you do? Did you have a part-time job? Did you play a sport? Did you work on your grandparents' farm? Or did you do what I did, which was waitress to get your way through college? Tell me that part of the story. I want to know the unedited part of your story if you're sitting in front of me. And here's why. It's this part of your story, what you've created to this point, that truly shows me what you're capable of doing, what challenges you will take on, and quite frankly, how hard you're going to work when you're there. I know what you're thinking because you've always been told you shouldn't put anything on your resume, right? People have told you this. I know they have. That doesn't pertain to the job in which you are applying. The word is relevance here, right? That always gets tossed around in these conversations. Don't tell them anymore. Tell them what they want to know. This seems like really good advice, and it kind of is, but this is what actually happens. All the resumes, all the applications begin to look a lot alike. They're very, very similar. Same skill set, same internships. You get my point. This is all okay. You should do it. Put all that stuff down there. But it doesn't tell me in any interview that you're going to have, that you're planning next week, next month, next year, what makes you different than the person sitting beside you from every other job candidate. What makes you different is your story, is your journey, is your unedited experience. And tell that story. and give it to me first and don't bury it. I do find great value in looking back before moving forward. There's so much that we can learn. I want to know what you did when you were in college. Did you tutor when you were here? Did you help raise your siblings? That's why you got here late. Did you take a different path after high school and now are just getting here? Oh boy, I want to know that. I'm interested now. Did you have a career in something and didn't like it and want to start over? I'm really interested. These are the times in your life that I want to know about. What sets you apart? What's your unedited story? Finally, I know that you all have been asked this question in every interview you've been, and actually many people on this stage are asked this question a lot because you're interviewed all the time. It's a reporter's trick. At the end of every interview, they say something like, "Did I forget anything? Is there anything you'd like to add?" Yes. At the end of an interview, did we miss anything? Is there something you'd like to tell us that we didn't see? 9 times out of 10, you leave it unanswered, don't you? No, I'm good. I think we got it. Thanks. Don't leave that question unanswered. It's your last opportunity to succinctly bring your life story to them. I'll be the first one in and the last one out. Nobody's going to work harder than I will. I've shown through my not only academic experience, but through my work experience, I'm the perfect fit for this job. Practice it, write it down, and repeat it. Get ready for your big pitch. Get ready for your headline. What do you want people to remember about you when they walk out of the room? What is that thing? Be ready. Today I leave you with this small gift. Every success, every failure, every time that you have been elevated or knocked down or have experienced significant loss, as we all have, is part of your story. I'm not very old, I'm 51. I know you think I look much younger than that, and thank you for that. But your story is so special and it's so important because it's your story. No one else can repeat that, and no one else has that. And that's what makes you so very, very special. It's a good story. And it's going to guide you into what you're going to do. So take it, embrace it, and make it part of what you tell the world. Y'all are so fortunate to have been on this beautiful and outstanding campus and have the University of Charleston be part of your story. The professors, the administrators, the alumni, the folks sitting in front of you and beside you and behind you. As you begin on your next chapter of your life story, their guidance surely will help you. Thank you for allowing me to be a very small part of your very great story. Congratulations, graduates.
Our provost, Dr. Kim Spezio, will now join me for the conferring of your degrees.
Thank you, President Roth. Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree please stand? President Roth, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree. These students have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their degree as approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you confer upon them their degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston and by the State of West Virginia, and upon the unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the degree appropriate to your course of study with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto.
Please turn your graduation tassel from the right side to the left side and be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please stand? President Roth, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees. These students have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their respective degrees as approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you confer upon them the appropriate degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston and by the State of West Virginia, and upon the unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the degree appropriate to your course of study, with all rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto.
Please turn your graduation tassel to the left side and be seated. Will the candidates for the master's and doctoral degrees please stand? President Roth, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, and Doctor of Executive Leadership. These students have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their degrees as approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you confer upon them the appropriate degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston and by the State of West Virginia, and upon the unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the degree appropriate to your course of study, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto.
At this time, our University Grand Marshal, Professor Suzanne King, and Assistant Marshal, Dr. Mike Bailey, will lead the graduates to the stage, where they'll be recognized and receive congratulations from the President.
The students who have earned their master's and doctor's degree, congratulations, and you can also be seated.
Those who are graduating with honors will be recognized as their names are read. Latin honors are designated for the students completing a bachelor's degree. Summa cum laude and highest honors indicate a GPA of 3.9 to 4.0. Magna cum laude and high honors indicate the second highest level of GPA from 3.75 to 3.89. And cum laude and honors indicate the third highest level of GPA from 3.5 to 3.74. The following students are receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree from the School of Arts and Sciences. Gerard Albert Thielu. Kaylee Brooke Burns. Sydney Grace Cavender, magna cum laude. Caitlin Griffith, cum laude. Heather L. Mead. Shayna White. The following students are receiving a Bachelor of Science degree from the School of Arts and Sciences. Haley Bennett. Barbara Castillero. Kaylee Christian. Jacqueline Marie Counts. Sarah R. Gibson. Hannah J. Haddix. Nina Claire Harbert, magna cum laude. Emma Heisen. Caitlin Ann O'Reilly. Ronaldo Christopher Ramirez. Renee Elizabeth Reed, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving a Bachelor of Science degree from the School of Business and Leadership. Marcus R. Aguirre. Marcus James Allen. Frederick Toverade Anderson, magna cum laude. Stephen Everett Babb. Eduardo Cesar Telez Barros. Lee J. Boyle. Taylor Bauer. Mackenzie Brown, magna cum laude. Michael A. Burgess. Daniel Benjamin Coppage. Got a card? Who is it? Pete Costage. Anthony Lamar Dixon. Joao Pedro Gala Lima. Alfredo Gil Garcia Aponte. Vincent Gregory Gonzalez. Andrew Grant Hatfield. Clint Antonio Haynes. Jackson T. Howard. Javante Howard. Gary Lee Klein III. Adrian Jamie Lopez. Sammy Mitchell III. Anthony Pioli. Jess Edward Primore III, summa cum laude. Caleb Rush. Michael Adam Serdinsky. Robert Sheldon Turek. Laura Maria Matilda Virhout, summa cum laude. Nicholas D. Whitney. The following students are receiving an Associate of Arts degree from the School of Health Sciences. Mildred M. Basham. Kendra N. Bolin. Courtney D. Brooks. Sarah Rosalind Bryant. Tonya Sue Crone. Adam Scott Davis. Jessica Nicole Eads. Melissa Suzanne Forbes. Amber N. Fowler. Victoria Gillespie. Amber Brooke Grimm. Lisa R. Hicks, honors. Cassie Lee Keith. Rachel Nicole Kelly. Bailey Glenn Marion. Ryan Christopher Montage, highest honors. Brittany Nicole Murphy. Megan Elizabeth Parks. Caitlin L. Rhodes. Jennifer Ray Skiles. Stormy Madison Smith. Emily Page Taylor. Jessica Marie Young. The following students are receiving a Bachelor of Science degree from the School of Health Sciences. Mackenzie K. Carpenter, magna cum laude. Casey Kozort. Raphael David Floyd. Try and top that. Kara Brooke Garden, cum laude. Jamie Gillespie. Madison L. Hansen. Brooke Honecker. Luis Maestre Sansano. Jackson Carol Melby, magna cum laude. Paul Fraser Miller, cum laude. Kevin Leslie Mitchell. Corey M. Young. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Business Administration from the School of Business and Leadership. Daniel Scott Bellamy, honors. Andrew Cree II. Brady, honors. J. Michael Dempsey, honors. Abube Emma. Ross Edward Hoover, honors. Adam Donovan Huffman, honors. Whitney Nicole Hunt, honors. Daniel Lorente Ruiz. Kendall Delane Marshall, honors. Elbert Lee Munn, Jr. Melanie Ann Rosati. Molly Rose Lee Ruggles. Cartavius Juan Terry. Christopher Orion Van Horn. Okay. Nicholas D. Howlett, honors. Shakia L. Suggs, honors. Michael Burdine. Philip Maurice Fleshman. Christina Flores, honors. Cody Lewis Howick, honors. Joshua Richard Huggins, honors. Eduardo Arenzo. Brianna K. Miller, honors. The following graduates are receiving a Doctor of Executive Leadership from the School of Business and Leadership. Dr. Lisa Marie Bowser, honors. Dr. Randy J. Bell. Dr. Brian Michael Bitter, honors. Dr. Richard M. Borden, honors. Dr. Tamia Regine Hardy, honors. Dr. Stacy Adrian Melissa Jones, honors. Dr. Russell A. Lasmar, honors. Dr. Christina D. Love, honors. Dr. Valerie P. Maya, honors. Dr. Ronald Augustus Phillip. Dr. Jenny Mae Pridemore, honors. Dr. Eric James Piles, honors. Dr. Janir Rivera Emil. Dr. Sharon Monique Sanders, honors. Dr. Madison Simonson, honors. Dr. Michael S. White, honors. Will the graduates please rise and be recognized? Now will the University of Charleston faculty, staff, administrators, and trustees please rise and be recognized. And finally, will the family and friends gathered here today please rise and be recognized.
Okay, I'll ask that everybody please remain standing. I'd like you to direct your attention to the video screens as we will sing the University Alma Mater.
Shine.
Please, you may be seated. Let me close this joyous occasion by sharing that in my experience, there are three types of people. First, there are those who make things happen. Second, there are those who let things happen. And third, there are those who have no clue what happened. University of Charleston graduates, go out and make great things happen. I'll ask that you please remain at your seats as the stage party, then the faculty, and then the graduates recess from the Innovation Center. After the graduates have recessed from the arena, please join us for a reception with light refreshments in the rotunda on the second floor of Riggleman Hall, and also take advantage of our gorgeous campus, especially the Riverbank Lawn, to take photos and celebrate with your graduates. Thank you, everybody, for celebrating this great occasion with us today.
Will the marshals now please escort the graduates from the arena? I thought there was supposed to be music.